checking out the pre-EQ section of the NUX MG30. The NUX MG30 is a popular budget-friendly modeling unit, and as for all the other modeling units, I put out a high gain preset pack for that unit with the best high gain tones I could dial in. So if you are interested or would like to get one of these preset packs, please contact me. Links are in the description below. But I personally found that unit to be a little bit difficult to dial in good tones. And recently I got a question if I tried out the pre-EQ or how my pre-EQ settings in this unit are for my preset packs. And I didn't try that, so it was all basically flat. And so flat means 0, as it's in the middle here in this pre-EQ. But today I gave it a try and came up with this patch here. So here's the editor, and so let me turn off the delay. And you may know this amp tends to get a little bit flubby if you crank the gain, but here. As you can see, I don't use an overdrive. Which I was always using in the past just to tighten up the amps. And even with the overdrive in front of the amp, it was quite hard with this amp model. But as you can see now, no overdrive. Sounds kick-ass and it stays tight. And what did I do? Of course, I used the pre-EQ, and my settings are, you cannot see them here, but they are, or the basic trick is to dial out all the bass in the pre-EQ. So I set it to -12, the bass fader, and the mids are a little bit above the 0, so maybe around maybe 2 or 3. The treble is at 0, and but the overall trim, which is the overall level, I think, is a little bit below 0. But this guitar, the Jackson JS32, has high output pickups, so that may depend on your guitar. And then it's working. Very nice. So that was a trick, and let me see. In this patch I didn't disengage the OD, but I still wonder if the pre-EQ is staying in that setting. Yes. Okay, that's very nice. So it still kept the setting also when I changed the preset, but of course here it sounds a little bit weak because I didn't adjust that preset. But we can try to adjust it here. And as you can hear, suddenly the amp is working. Of course, I'm using the EQ here. I was dialing out lots of the bass frequencies, so maybe we can. Maybe we can use it here. The thing with the SM57 is it can get a little bit harsh, but if we just disengage the EQ, it sounds really honky and well, not how I would like it. Of course, you can move it around, but to be honest, with the EQ curve here, sounds much better, at least in my ears. So let's save this, and of course I have to disengage it here, and suddenly I got a new slot here for effects, which is also nice because I don't need the stomp anymore. Let's check out how the clean sounds are working with that input setting. So where do we have one? I think usually I'm using one scene for cleans, I thought, but maybe it's not the case here. Here we have it. So it's working. I'm not missing any bass, but bass is not that important for cleans. Of course, I could use here the compressor setting. Maybe I have to rework my preset pack with that beautiful pre-EQ that would give you a lot more options. Let's go back to the preset which I used at first. And let's see what other amps are doing here. If they're working. That sounds killer, but VH4. Maybe let's start with that. Still tight, very nice, without any stomp. honest, I'm missing a little bit of a better EQ here. I mean, the EQ is fine, but it's just not that flexible with only these 3 bands. Okay, we have some other high gain amps here. I thought the Soldano was a little bit of a good amp here. Or the Uber? I don't know. The Uber is always difficult to dial in. I think, where's the Soldano? How was it called here? SLO. There we go. 1960. Oh, that sounds nice. Could need a little bit more highs, but let's see, we can try to move this around. With the gain at 8, it's still usable, which wasn't the case with without the input EQ. Let me save this. Let's save it here. Save as where is it? Where was the other thing? So then a PQ. Okay, was here, and PQ. So there you have it. For me, that was really an eye-opener or a game changer, or however you may call it. I asked the NUX company before if they couldn't put an EQ here in the effects block, so that we could use an EQ to shape the guitar signal. But because of course the pre-EQ is global, so you cannot save it with your presets, but if it's working, and it seems to work with all the amps, I could get good tones. Also, I could get good clean tones. So maybe, yeah, I could use this, and hopefully you too. Or maybe with another firmware update, they could adjust a little bit the input signal. So I think it has way too much bass frequencies to be usable in these scenarios without the PEQ or without an additional stomp in front of the amp that is dialing out the bass frequencies. Anyway, so please consider subscribing to my channel. See you.